Hi everyone! This is Jenny K and it is the 3rd of February 2022 and I'm currently in Bella Vista, Arkansas. And no, I did not get punched in the face, I have a cold sore. So happens when I get really stressed out, which it's just been a lot this past a couple months actually. The move from New Zealand was actually dreadful and I hated every moment of it, but still I'm glad that I'm here and still really sad to not be in New Zealand, but whatever, it happens. And so now I'm on this new path, I guess, to find where I want to settle down. And so I just left St. Louis, which is where my family resides. I spent the first 2 weeks with my sister hiding out and just kind of regrouping. And then the next 3 weeks we were down in St. Louis with my parents and grandparents. And then I went back up to Chicago to help my sister transition back to work and sending her little one to daycare, which we're so sad about. But it has to happen. Anyways, and then now I started the journey back to go to Dallas, Texas to visit a friend, Camille, and a few other friends. So I'm really, really excited to get down there. However, I've only been in Bella Vista for maybe 3 days and I'm already falling in love with it. All 4 seasons, really gorgeous town, community of people that are so lovely. Like, I've just met the most beautiful people. That Southern charm is a real thing. And I just think that they're absolutely gorgeous. And so I potentially looked into coming here and then I realized Walmart Corporation is here. And for those familiar with Walmart, it's a huge, worldwide brand. And they kind of stomp out small businesses. And it's really interesting in Bentonville, they practically own everything. And they've even owned so much of the land to where they've bought land and buildings to where they actually put in places and then they look like mom and pop small business stores, like barbecue joints or food restaurants or small grocery stores or local things like that, but actually it's all owned by Walmart. And so it's kind of like mind-blowing that this monopoly can happen in a town. And so that's Bentonville, but obviously Bella Vista is just outside of Bentonville. And there's other places like University of Arkansas is in Fayetteville, which I hear is a cool town. So again, they're not everywhere, but they're just in Bentonville. And it's just one of those major hubs. But the good side of them also being located here, major corporation wise, is that they put a lot of money into the trails. So there's an amazing trail system, 40 miles of biking. This is the place to be for mountain bikers. Reminds me a lot of Rotorua trails in New Zealand. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. They've done an incredible job. So there's pros and cons of these big corporations. Yet for me, I'm just not sure if that's what I want. So I'll keep on traveling, but I did do a lot of research. This whole neck of the woods is just growing heaps. Houses that maybe sold for 160 are now selling for 250. So I mean, people are moving here for a good reason. And I love this place. I think it's great. So I'm so glad that I just rented out this little, place in the middle of nowhere to kind of journal and just reflect on this whole journey about life and what it really means to kind of think about what you want or what one wants. And it has me thinking about time. What does time really mean to us? How can we tell when we're ahead or behind? If we think about in life terms, there's biology, a woman's clock will only go so long before for baby making or whatever. And then there's also this idea of when we should be married, when we should have a house, when we should settle. And I'm just thinking, if I take that whole concept away of time, what do I really want in life? Or is there anything to really even want? If you don't think about there being a time of something starting and ending, then is there really anything to want in life? I don't know. But it's just something good to think about to make sure that I don't use that as a measuring stick for the kind of life that I want to build going forward. What would really make me happy? I mean, it's these nature trails. It's having really lovely people, having really good grounded relationships, doing something very purposeful and meaningful that fulfills myself. What exactly is that? I'm not really sure what that's going to look like yet. We'll see. But yeah, it's been such an epic journey so far. And yeah, Bella Vista, Arkansas. Definitely have to put it on the to come list. It's beautiful. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like in the fall. So I'm really excited to come back sometime. But yeah, we're going to head to Centerville. something like that, tomorrow to stay at another Airbnb because there's an ice storm coming, as you all know. And then I'll be heading down to Dallas, Texas. So super excited. Okay, hope you're having a gorgeous day. See you.